Ever since its atmospheric first trailer in June of 2020 and being delayed to 2022, cat lovers, gamers, and myself alike have been anticipating Stray, hoping that this game can deliver a fraction of the vibes and fantasy of being a cat that was shown off through the gameplay leading up to release. And I'm glad to say that it does, allowing us to climb, scratch, and knock over anything while making our way through this post-cyberpunk dystopian world, where humanity has been forced to live underground due to the surface of the planet being unlivable due to an unnamed catastrophe. However, due to human nature and mismanagement of the underground city, a plague spreads, wiping out the remaining humans. However, the helper robots that were created to help humans live underground eventually gained consciousness, creating unique personalities that led them to start friendships, create families, and have their own dreams, allowing Stray to portray a world of humanity without humans. So getting into the game, Stray doesn't have too many things going for it. In the gameplay department, it has a very simplified control scheme that will let players see everything the cat can do, with the exception of a temporary upgrade that you lose quickly as you get it. However, the simplicity of the controls allowed me to focus on other aspects of the game, like the environment. The environment in Stray is very well made, and the developers did a great job of making it feel alive even though humans have been absent for a long time. You can see all the little things that prove that they existed, like the plants that grow in the dark for an unlimited food supply, the heavily refined sewage system that allowed them to have clean water to drink forever, and lastly, many other items scattered around that robots wouldn't take interest in until much later, when they gain sentience on a mass scale, allowing you to get into the atmosphere and feel like you're a part of this world by using the environment as a storytelling tool, which is something that a lot of games don't do well, but Stray does an excellent job with. So by executing on this aspect of the game, it allows you to feel like this world has been lived in, and it helps motivate you to keep going, while making the story and the characters within it a lot more interesting, because it's not just about a cat going on a journey to leave this city, but rather it focuses on what happened in the past, and this cat's adventure is a small part of this bigger narrative. A narrative moved along by the robots trapped in this city who started mimicking their creators, and in turn created a society that was built on destruction, fear, and hate, which is what we see when we first enter this world as the cat walks through the city streets, and you see most robots in a state of resignation, believing that they'll never see the sky, deciding to spend their time playing music, going to clubs, and mimicking all types of human behavior. It's a bleak place to be in, and it shows that there's more going on than just your character wanting to leave. You walk into this world and have no idea what's going on. You're just trying to survive. But as more robots are introduced into the story, you quickly realize that they're the next stage of human evolution. As the human race is slowly destroyed, they leave behind their technology. The robots in this world are capable of feelings, love, and emotion. They're not just walking around with a purpose, but they're doing whatever they want to do while they're trying to figure out what their purpose is. It's a very interesting concept, and it makes you think about what makes us human. Is it our emotions, our feelings, our ability to love and have compassion for others? This is something that I feel people in real life have trouble wrapping their head around. But what I really love is how the robots in this story are not only trying to figure out their purpose, but also human beings. They're trying to understand why humans do things, how they feel, and why they feel that way. The story shows us that the robots can be just as complex as human beings, and their feelings aren't any different than ours. So their similar mechanical appearance begins to fade away, and you just start seeing them as individuals. Like Momo, who joined a group called the Outsiders, who wanted to see the outside world, but he was afraid to leave, so he was left behind, meaning Momo's excitement turned into desperation and regret until the cat helped him get in contact with Z, another member of the Outsiders, renewing his desire to see the blue sky, even guiding you through the sewers so you can meet Z, promising that he will find a way to move forward. Then there's another former outsider, Doc, who was trapped in a Zerg-infested part of the city for a long time, with his son Seamus being the only reason why he hung on for so long, giving up on his dream dream of getting outside. And this is a common story among parents sacrificing their dreams for the sake of their children. But after this, the cat meets Z, who made peace with never seeing the surface but points you in the direction of the final member of the Outsiders, Clementine, who helps the cat secure the last thing it needs to reach the top of the city and open the door, and distracts the police in the process to let you get away. But I know there's still one question: how does this cat communicate with these people? The answer is B12, a former human who transferred his consciousness into a machine body, but got trapped in the network for a very long time, losing his memories in the process, and started monitoring the development of the robots to keep himself sane, until you put him in his drone body. And by going on this adventure with the cat and meeting the unique individuals along the way, he regains his memory and sacrifices himself to open the dome and the final door, feeling satisfied that the robots will be the descendants of humanity, continuing to create, love, and exist just like they did, in this world full of humanity without humans. And if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and support my Patreon if you enjoy my content. Also, if you want to see another video essay, that's on screen right now.